morning and welcome to Winnipeg. Now there's no use trying to look out the window right now because it's still a little bit dark outside. Yeah, I know, you look at the screen and it looks light. Well, that's because the cameras are sort of in night vision mode and they make it look like it's light outside. But it's, the sun hasn't come up yet. It's soon gonna though. And what time we got? I imagine in about 15 minutes our walkers will be coming by. Well, we'll see. Anyway, I did come back to the model table last night. And I made a little bit of progress. Yeah, I think it no use me telling you about it if I'm going to show it to you, right? Because we're going to roll back and see how it is we got to this place. Okay, let's just do that, and then we'll sort of get on with it today. Why did I not think of that? That is such a... I was going to say it's kind of a no-brainer in a way, but I didn't think of it. And here I was fighting with that little part, trying to get it glued on. Well, it is. It's in here right now. But you know, it could be that there's a reason why this isn't going to work. I haven't tried it yet. So maybe what we should do is just slip the old macro lens on this evening and see if that idea is gonna work. I'm sure it is. It's got to be better than what we were doing before. Well, here we go. The trick is going to be now not to bump this out of focus here, because it's just very precarious, you might say. Now I'm pretty sure I've got some CA there where it's got a glue. Alright, now I'm going to just hold this just right by the edge there. Not squeezing. Oh. I was going to say not squeezing so hard that it pings out of my tweezer. Okay, here we go again. Just trying to brace myself here so I'm as steady as possible. Now, does that look straight? There it does now. Now I'm going to take some curing agent and put it on the end of one of Gabe's swabs here, just to wet it just a little bit. Try not to knock this over. Oh, Ron! Probably out of focus now too. Well, that's not too bad. Okay, now this should still be wet. I'll just touch it on there and let it sort of wick its way out. Okay, I've set myself up just a little bit differently here. I'm going to try and do one more very carefully. Trying to get it on that bottom part right there. There. That's where I want it. Okay. And I dropped it. Okay, here we come. Oh, wouldn't you know it? Well, I got an answering machine. Oh my goodness, it's Jeff. Hold on. Hello, hello. This is Ron. I'm on the other line. I heard my answering machine pick up, and actually, I've got record pressed right now. I'm going to just push stop, and then I'll talk to you. Okay? Well, now that was a pleasant surprise. That was our friend Jeff from I think North Carolina. Yeah. All right. Let's just see if we can get this here. Do I have to rehydrate this, or is there going to be enough there now to get it going here? It's pretty much in place, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, it's a good thing I was able to actually hear my answering machine, because it's a couple of rooms over. I very seldom let the answering machine pick up. Most calls that I get here in Winnipeg are people like telemarketers trying to con you. So it was actually nice to get a real person. Well, that might not have been a good idea. I thought this was going to go better. Okay, let's get some curing agent going here. Now we'll just let it wick its way out. I'm not going to try and touch the photo etch at all. That should go down into the sea. I'll just touch the top here. Okay, that should wick its way. Okay, enough of this. I'm going to do the other 5 off camera. Okay, the other 5 are done. And I thought I should maybe mention something here. There may be somebody wondering, why would you want a bright spotlight on the model table when you've already got amazing illumination going on already? Well, the reason I use the spotlight, and I generally only use it if I'm trying to cast a shadow across something, I'll use it. But I use it almost every time when I use the macro lens. And the reason being is because if I don't close the macro lens down, the only thing that is going to be sharp is the part that it is actually focused on. All the foreground and background is going to be blurred out. And the part is going to give the illusion of being out of focus. So I like to stop my macro lens down almost as far as it will go. Now, when you stop a lens down, one of 2 things is going to happen. Either you have to put more light on the subject, or you have to allow the auto ISO to really, go through the roof. So I like to keep my ISO at 1,000 or lower if I can. That's just my personal choice. It doesn't mean that it's not going to look acceptable at 10,000, but hey, that's just my choice. So I get the extra light going on, and I was using this when I was gluing up these little parts. Anyway, for those of you who are camera buffs, that's why I do it the way I do it. Okay. Now, one of the viewers has sent me a warning here, and we're going to have to heed to that warning possibly today. And that is, okay, now we've got the boxes made. We've got these little guns made. There is a few other pieces that I believe we have to get here. So maybe what we should do is start moving from left to right in 26. Yeah, because 25 is done now. All right, let me just sort of recompose here, and what do we need? Oh, this is photo etch, and it's got to go on. Oh, that looks like it's a spotlight with a piece of photo etch in the front of it. At least that's what it looks like to me. Anyway, I'm starting to think out loud here, and that is probably very annoying. Let's recompose here and get some of our parts together. As the old saying goes, I am beginning to sound like a broken record here, but our sunrise this morning was once again, pretty plain. But at least it did show up. And so did our walkers. But if you'll notice in the time, they're showing up about, they were about 20 minutes late this morning. Well, once again, that's their business. They can come and go whenever they want, right? Okay, starting at the beginning here, M25. There are 4 M sprues. And right here down in the corner is the 25. Now, is it my imagination or is the flashing on that piece absolutely horrendous? Yeah, let's try a different one here. Well, this one's a little better. Yeah, this one's a little better. Okay, let's take these two. Well, maybe I should check and see, or is it even better yet? Yeah, this one almost looks better. All right, let's try the last one. No. We'll take this one here. Now, I'm noticing that it says make 2. But there are 8 of these. I'm wondering if possibly on the Missouri kit, 8 is required. I'm hoping that's what it is, and I don't have to later, use these other ones. Okay, let's put the macro lens on and move right in. Oh, one more thing. Don't know if you can see it, but our bird feeder is getting pretty low. And the path to the bird feeder is non-existent at the moment. Now here is a case of where I am using the spotlight to cast a shadow. You'll notice how the number 25 here, it just jumps right out at you. Anyway, let's very carefully get this off of here now. Don't want to be... Oh! Okay. It's a good thing we got 8 of them. Is this going to happen again? I think what happened is when I squeezed the cutter, it compressed our bracket. Yeah, it compressed the bracket and snapped it off. Oh, this is going to be so delicate. I'm wondering if maybe I should be doing this off camera. Let's just try it right here, very, very carefully here. Just very gently. Okay, that one made it. So now I've got to use one of those that you might say is a little bit inferior. Okay. Don't worry, I know where it went here. Okay. Yeah, that one sort of survived. Okay, I'm just going to go and get another one off camera. Okay, I think I might know what the problem may have been, because when I was checking the other sprues to find another good one, I noticed that one of them was already broken, on the sprue. Could be maybe I handled it a little bit too roughly, or who knows. Or it could be that the connection here is just too delicate. Anyway, what we need to do now is get a piece of photo etch. I think that this will be the back, but this side here, well, here you can see it on this one. I put a little piece of photo etch right on there, but we won't be doing that probably for a while. R17, and we need 2 of them. Now, when I was getting the 25s, which were right over here, I should have grabbed our 26s. They're right beside it. And it looks like we need 2, and I don't think we're going to have the problem with these unless I break them off later. when I'm trying to get this little piece of flashing off the top. Another very delicate part. So why am I poking at it? Now we need 2 J2s. And here they are, sort of ganged together, you might say. Yeah, we can fix that up. Okay, J7 and J8, and we need 2 of each. Okay, we are now at the place where I have to really pay attention. This is where we have to use something else other than K9. Well, K9's a bit of a dog anyway. We don't want that one. Okay, now, because the parts we need here on the L sprue, which was a little bit unwieldy, I've already cut them off here. And I think that maybe what I should try to do, like these are the bottoms of these, I believe they're like tubs for maybe optical units, or who knows what they're going to be. I don't think they'd be guns. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Why don't I see if I can't write on the bottom what each one of these is? Like this is a 33. Why don't I see if I can write a 33 on there? This one here is just about ready to break off anyway. So, yeah, where's my Sharpie? Okay, here we go. This 31. Don't know if this is going to work on camera or not. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead now and do the rest of these. Well, I'll do one more on camera. This is 41. Okay, you get the idea. Now these ones are going to be a little harder. Okay, it's not the best of writing, but I think I can probably read that. And it's the bottom anyway, so we'll never see that. I won't even bother trying to paint that. Okay, M28. And as luck would have it, we've still got one left over from, what, a month or 2 ago? F23. And you know what? This leaves just one very small piece on the F sprue. I don't know, I should maybe nip it off and put it in a test tube, and we'll leave it on. Okay, so it does say both sides. All right. Okay, L34. And I think this is going to pretty much do it for plastic parts. And there are positioning pins on the back of it. That's good. Well, I hope all you bird lovers are happy now. Well, it was my plan to start on the photo etch here. At least that's what I was thinking about when I was walking around behind my self-powered walker. Yeah, but it's a little bit late and I'm a little bit tired, and I think I'm going to call it quits for today's episode. So thanks for watching, everybody, and all being well, we'll see you tomorrow.